and I guess the Champions League, and I heard that all the players, instead of having their name on their back of their jersey, they all had Black Lives Matter, which is obviously just a total psyop.
Back on the pitch after months of shutdown. Goals weren't the only thing that teams looked to mark in Birmingham Wednesday, as Aston Villa took on Sheffield United in the first Premier League match since mid-March. The names on players' jerseys replaced with the words Black Lives Matter. Players took a knee in support of the growing worldwide anti-racist movement brought to a recent head by the repeated killings of unarmed black men by American police forces. In Manchester, as in Birmingham, Man City and Arsenal also paid tribute to frontline workers and victims of COVID-19 with a minute of silence, before themselves taking a knee to protest racism.
Oh yeah, the NASCAR, I guess some Bubba guy said he saw someone had a noose. Total, it's just everything on television is just a total psyop. And even in Canada, there's two major sports channels. One's called TSN, the Sports Network, and the other one's called Sportsnet. And of course, they haven't had anything to talk about for months. And so Sportsnet's been putting up all these videos on equality and racism, and all of them get like no more than 50 or 100 views. This is like the ESPN of Canada. And I commented on a lot of them. I'm like, no one cares. And so they turned off the comments now, which is pretty funny. It's amazing how easy it is to get a fairly major place to like turn off their comments. I've now gotten the city where I'm from, the city of Edmonton, or the province of Alberta. Anytime they do a health report, I used to go on there and tell them they're all criminals. They turned off the comments. And now the sports channel is just like repeating government propaganda all the time. They have on like all these ministers of equality and stuff. And I'm like, you're a bunch of criminals. And they turn off the comments on those two. So